This is CAIRN. At least I think that's how you pronounce it. So, you know me, I love climbing games. I have 160 hours in Peaks of Yore. And then I saw a short about this game called CAIRN. And I have to say, this is a great contender for Peaks of Yore. As of right now, it is only in the demo, so you can only play story mode as Alpinist, which I think just means normal play for how the game is going to end up when it's fully released in 2025. So I'm looking forward to that. So I'm going to go ahead and start up a new save just to show you guys how the game works. Let's go ahead and watch this cutscene.
Hey, Climbot. Go ahead, answer.
Hey, Arthur, it's Chris. Do you ever pick up the phone?
Hi, Chris. Sorry. Look, I've not really got a whole lot of time to chat right now.
Absolutely. Just touching base to say we're good to go here. And I gotta tell you, we're all fired up. Rooting for you to become the first human to set foot on the summit of Kami.
Yeah, sure. Okay, gotta go. Just call me back. Come on, Climbot. I'm ready. Let's do this.
Alright, so, for the context, we are playing as Ava, this girl here, and we are trying to climb Mount Kami. We don't know yet if it's the tallest mountain in the region or something, but it is certainly a tall mountain. And apparently we're going to be the first person to step foot on it. Step foot on the summit. So, before we even do that, we need to get some practice in. And this is where I think CAIRN goes over Peaks of Yore. Watch this. Look at the climbing system. It's so much more slow and methodical. You have to move each limb individually with your mouse or with your controller joystick. I'm using a controller because it works a lot better. I love the way it takes precision into it instead of, in Peaks of Yore, you could fly up the wall with your crampons. But no, here, you have to take time, preserve stamina. It is so nice, and actually, it's just super calming. Regardless if you fall or not, it's so chill. I love it. So right now, I guess we're warming up. In the demo, at least, Ava here is warming up to go take on some bigger peaks. And we have a nice little climbing gym with 8 walls to supply us with our training needs. And you can see we already have a few types of holds here. Got crimps right there, apparently. Volumes, sort of, right there with that red one. And then I don't quite know what this white one is here yet, but this beginning part of the game, all you're doing is you're just doing a couple of warm-up walls. And then here's something fun. But that's just a little gameplay preview. I'm gonna go ahead and finish up the last climb to finish warm-up before we go and scale our first rock wall. Let's go ahead and do 4B. And also, if you haven't seen, our little buddy Climbot here does what the name implies. He is our little climbing robot buddy. He follows us, keeps us attached to a rope, and if we decide to put in a piton, whatever you want to call it, he is the guy who holds it in place. And he is who keeps us attached to it. Alright, so I'm gonna do a little something here. Okay, no, I don't get to show that off yet. Oh, do I? There we go. So that is a stamina refill. You take a little break, mid-climb, wipe out the sweat, cool your nerves, and then you get right back to it. And you can see, we're almost at the top. Put your feet on good holds, come on, there we go. Alright, and then this is what I like doing. Another thing about this game is that you also do have to manage your resources. So if I go ahead and press down D-pad, look at this. You've got food, hunger, thirst, and warmth up in the top left, and your health. You've got pain meds, which give you health. Chocolate, noodles, Fent, pocket change, a bottle, and then you've got chalk, your water. This dude right here, if you see, look at this. You can give empty bottles to that little dude. I don't know what that's for, but we'll find out when the game is fully released. And then your barometer. It predicts the weather, and I think it also tells you the time. Alright, so this is going to be our first taste at actual rock climbing. So let's go ahead and do it. This game is just very calming, if I do say so myself. It's like playing this game, it just like brings a certain ease of mind that Peaks of Yore honestly just doesn't give me. So if you see where I'm going, you can see that there are decently obvious holes, like those little pockets up where my hands are, or the cracks I'm putting my feet in. And thank goodness for the shadows and the light system in this game, it tells you where to go, but it is still decently hard to know where to go, because it's not like Pixel Euro, the holes aren't jutting out in front of you. You have to make judgment off yourself. You have to make your own judgment on where to go. You do also have to slow down, but then there are also parts where you have to speed up. There are parts where there isn't a good hold to put your feet on put your feet or hands on for a good while. So there are parts where you have to genuinely just throw yourself at the rock wall. Like right now, go. Okay, stamina back. Oof. Come on, come on. Okay, okay. And then we're gonna use a piton. Self-screwing piton. That's another nice thing, off-belaying. If you're screwing a piton, you can go into off-belay where you're just hanging off the side of the wall, get your stamina back, and then you can go back into climbing at any moment. About to get our first stamp. Just kidding. There's not a stamp system. It's kind of just like you climb the mountain. Good job, you climbed it. It's not like peak bagging. You're just climbing. All right, and then you can see our next climb right up here. Come on, get up there. There we go. The second you get any hand on the summoning cliff, you climb up. I'm just gonna let this part play out.
Okay, hiccup. Chris.
I wasn't done. I just wanted to say, you're in top shape, Arthur. You've never been so ready. And Cammy, you're gonna make it up there. Cammy is your purpose. It's your mountain.
I know, Chris. I'm ready for it. I've got this.
Yes, that's the spirit. All right, I gotta go. Talk to you soon.
All right, and that is our training or mentor of some sort, maybe a sponsor. I don't know, but Chrissy kind of chimes in here and there, just lets us know, hey, you're gonna do great. Also, here's our save points. We get the bivouac, just like Peaks of Yore. The bivouac in CAIRN is actually like a full-on tent, instead of just like a little bag. Full-on tent, get your bag, you can cook. This is where you can cook the noodles with some of your water, so let's go ahead and make that. Cooked noodles, instant sweet potato noodles. It gives you warmth, hydration, and hunger. Just a piton repair, which I guess for if one of those manages to break, you can repair it. You can check out your bag. And you can also wait. So I'm going to show off something really nice right now, dude. The time system in this game. The time system in this game, it's not like Peaks of Yore where you go to a climb and it's a set time. Here, the time moves no matter what. So as I'll show you right now, if we wait in the bag, we can get back out using the little harness. And then we can sunset climb, dude. This game is beautiful. I love how nice this game looks. Alright, so, let's get to climbing so we can finish off the demo. So this is actually a pretty tough climb. Oh yeah, you could also fill water here. Anyways, this is actually a decently tough climb. But from what we've seen in the trailer, it's not going to be this and then immediately to the biggest mountain. It's gonna be like Peaks of Yore again, you know. There's some climbs between you and Solemn Tempest, so there's some climbs between you and Cammy. Which, yeah, Mount Cammy is the big bad mountain in this game. This game, it just feels so like cozy. I don't know how to. Oh yeah, there's some sound buggers. It's still in development, but as I was saying, this game just feels so cozy. Like I'm just sitting here climbing a mountain, actually slowly, calmly, plotting out my choices. It's nice, you know. I'm not throwing myself at a rock wall like in Peaks of Yore. I'm actually fighting my way through. That's the one thing I love. What's one of the many things I love about this game. How methodical and just so much more calming this game is. Now, I do have to say, one thing I don't like about the movement system is how the game auto decides for you what limb you're gonna choose. So let's say if I'm in this position, I want to move that leg I just put down. See, I just moved it. Thank goodness. Oh. I don't know what's going on there. Hold on, let me just... There we go. Let's say I'm in this position. I want to move... I would like to move my right leg. Oh, well, I have to move my right arm. Oh, I have to move my left arm. Right arm. Left leg. right arm again, left arm, finally my right arm, my right leg. So let's say if I was on a huge mountain, I was about to fall off and I had to move my right leg, there's a chance that it'll just make me move my right arm, which I don't think that's good. So developers, if you're watching this, one thing I think you should do is add keybinds instead of automatically deciding for us. Whenever we set down a limb, we get to choose which limb we're going to do. So for example, I'm playing on controller. I set my limb down and I could press left D-pad to move my left arm, or right D-pad to move my right arm, up D-pad to move my right leg, and down D-pad to move my left leg. Give it a lot more freedom, because there's already a lot of freedom in the movement system and how you can climb literally anywhere, but the game decides for you which limb you're going to move, so that could really screw you over. Also, there are some bugs with the hitbox system for whenever you place a limb down. So say like I'm trying to put it on a hold, like right there. Yeah, see right there. It sets it down for you, but there have been some spots in the past where, you know, my foot is right over a hold and then it just defaults to the wall next to it. See, like that. Let's go back. See? I want to put my hand on top of that. See, there we go. But then the time I just did it, it put it on the side of the wall. So there's still some improvements to be made, but the state the game is right now is really good. Oh, hey, here we go. Frag climbing, like from Peaks of Yore. Oh, yeah, there is also a chance you slip out of your holds. And see, this is where night climbing starts to become a thing. Because the time progresses no matter where you are. It goes by faster if you're waiting in the bivouac, but it still goes by decently fast when you're up here. You can see the climbing Z we were just at. You know, it seems like a little too perfect to me how it's right behind this mountain, but I mean, hey, they made it just like put in a nice spot. All right, so here the final climb is. I'm gonna go climb this pillar because so you've got three movement options: walking, speed walking, and then you've also got like full-on sprinting. If you hold right trigger, whoop whoop whoop, jump. You can really throw yourself with that. So that's what we're gonna do at the top of this. Also, save point. Look how nice this looks. This game is beautiful, dude. Alright, here are the pillars. Let's go to climbing. Okay, so I guess we're going through a little bit of a storm. Or maybe, yeah, there's a little bit of a, audio bugs. As I was saying though, there is a weather system actually. There's rain, storms, I'm pretty sure there's thunderstorms, just windy storms, foggy. Yeah, there is actually a weather system as well, which I really enjoy. I love how much more immersive this game feels than Peaks of Yore. Anyways, though, if you do plan on playing the demo for this game, do it fast because I think they are removing the demo when like the winter seasons are over. And in Florida, at least, it's starting to warm up again, so I would recommend playing it soon if you're gonna play it. But unfortunately, if you can't, at least you get to see. Oh, that's a piton. Put it in. In. Oof, there we go. Yep, that's just kind of what it does. Also, I do gotta say, the ragdoll system in this game is kind of goofy. She's just sitting there kind of like... Unfortunately, if this game does go off the Steam store by the time this video's up, then I guess we're not seeing it until the full release, which is in 2025 though, so it's not gonna be that long of a wait. I'm super looking forward to playing the whole game. Like, the second it comes out, buying it. Like, hey, mommy's credit card all the way. Alright. This. So let's go ahead. I've done this jump before and I failed it. Let's go ahead and do this jump. Okay. And then... Oh, wait, no. Chalk. And... Alright, let's go. There we go. See, when I first made this jump, I didn't know chalk was a thing. I thought it was, like, unusable for the time being. So, I kind of just, like... I just fell. And then I just climbed another way. But I do want to climb this way, because look how close we are to the top. We're going to see a huge reveal that I think a lot of you guys are going to love. This is, like... This game has some beautiful landscapes, and we're about to see, like, the prettiest one. Alright, and this is the big bad. Mount Cami. Here's the cutscene. I'll let it play out.
Are you ready for Cammy? Doesn't look so bad, does it?
I can't wait to climb that. And also, I guess another cool thing it does, when you complete the peak, it doesn't just say like, good job, you completed the peak. It shows you the way you win. I think that is really cool. And you can also change the time. So if I turn around, look, you can see sunset, dusk, like nighttime, these beautiful starscapes. Night, I would call this more like sunrise. Dawn, there's sunrise. Okay, I guess that's what they call sunrise. Morning time, midday, afternoon, sunset, and then dusk. So I'm gonna put it back to morning. Best looking one of my, or best able to see one. And you can see the way you walked and the way you climbed. And I guess that, I don't know what this shows, but I think the color shows speed. So I was going pretty fast, but then you start to slow down when it gets closer to red. You can also see spots where you put pitons, and then there you go. That's the end of the demo. And you can show off some beautiful landscapes. I already took screenshots of every single time, but you can do sunrise, morning, midday, afternoon, sunset, dusk. I think dusk looks the best. It looks so cool in dusk. Alright, that is CAIRN though. It is a beautiful climbing game with a really cool climbing system where you individually move each limb, and it just makes for a much more methodical, and you have to think about what you do. That's still the way I think of it. And so far, it's a really cool looking demo. We get to see the big bad mountain, the final mountain, I assume, because if this is the one nobody has set foot on, I assume it's probably going to be the biggest one. But then we also get to get some pretty long climbs, and we get a good 8 climbing gym climbs, a decently tall rock wall in the climbing gym, and then we get a full-on like 3-layer plateau, and then we get to see a cutscene showing off the big bad Cammy. But if you look at the game trailer, you do see there are other climbs, and I'm looking forward to those as well. But I'm looking most forward to climbing Cammy. If you like Peaks of Yore, I recommend playing this, and if you can't play it, wishlist it, because it's coming out in 2025. And there's also a lot more things coming up. See, let's get some credits in. Yep, by the Game Bakers. And then you right now, so I guess there's going to be an expedition mode, which we don't know what that means. Story, so we've got difficulty. Explorer, lighter challenge, not hard at all. Alpinist, it's just normal. And then free solo. No, and I'm talking zero climbing equipment. Yeah, but this game, it's absolutely beautiful. It's got great music, great visuals, great climbing, great controls. There are some tweaks that need to be made, and I am looking forward to playing more. But as the state of the game right now, it is perfect, and I would play it as much as I could if there were more mountains. But anyways, this has been CAIRN, and this has also been a new type of content. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I hope you guys wishlist this game, because if you've been on my channel, you probably like Peaks of Yore as well. Alright, well, this has been Helios. Thank you for watching, and wishlist CAIRN right now!